Hey everyone, it's Tina here. I am supposed to be here with Stephanie Fields. She is my guest author tonight. It is 10 after 5, and she's not here yet. But I wanted to go live because if we're not live within 10 minutes of after the scheduled time of 5 o'clock, Facebook will cancel the live chat. So I wanted to come in and just let you know what's going on. I'm going to just stick around for a few minutes and see if she's able to come on into the studio and join us. I'm not sure if she's having technical difficulties or I don't know. But I've messaged her a couple of times to see if she's having any issues or problems. That's all I can do right now. But I wanted to come on because if I'm not on within 10 minutes of 5 o'clock, then Facebook would cancel the live chat. So I'm here to let you know what's going on. Stephanie Fields is my guest tonight. I'll give her a few more minutes to see if she's able to get here. I hope everything's okay with her. And, I've not heard from her since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. She said she'd be here at 5. And I just wanted to come in and tell you what's going on. I was looking forward to chatting with her. I hope she makes it. So I'm here for a few minutes hanging out with you, see if she can make it. But how's everyone doing tonight? It's Monday. It's supposed to be my live Cuppa A Natter. Well, you've just got me. It's just me right now. So hopefully you're not too disappointed. If Stephanie, for whatever reason, cannot make it, I will definitely schedule her in at a later date. She's had this booked for the last 4 or 5 months, and I'd hate to see her miss out on her chat. I wanted to read about her books, Wild Flames, and about her and her books. So I would definitely schedule her in, even if it's on a Monday that I normally don't do a live chat. So we'll definitely have her if she's having some kind of issues tonight. Let's see who's here. But Virgie's here. She said it is very cold here. Windy is horrible. Only 30. We had a beautiful weekend. As you know, I went off on my new trike with hubby and his bike, and it was gorgeous. And then today it is like 42, and we're having rain tomorrow. So that's made for you, though, right? Spring weather up and down. And Darla is here. Hey, Darla. I'm waiting to see if Stephanie Fields can join us. I'm not sure she's having issues. Who knows with technology? I just hope she's okay. Claudia's here. Hi, doing good. Barbara is here from Florida, Northeast Florida. Karen, not disappointed. Okay, thank you. And Lori Chasco is here. And Karen is here. She's doing better now. Oh, I like this one. Thank you, Karen. You look beautiful. Thank you. I'll take that. Virgie Lane. I love seeing all you guys. I'm sorry that Stephanie is not with us, but I couldn't just, not come on and let you know what's going on. So, anyways, what's this? Karen says, my husband said, "What's up, motorcycle mama?" That's my grandkids are now calling me Motorcycle Nana, and they wanted to get me a bumper sticker to put on the trike, and Gordon's like, "No, what if I write it?" so I said no to the Motorcycle Nana. Who's this? Sheila is from Alabama. Hi, Sheila. Good to meet you. And this one is my husband. Okay, we saw that one. Anniversary Wednesday. Someone's having an anniversary on Wednesday? You gotta let me know who that is. I think you're in my group. Lori said it was 40s here. So anyway, it looks like Stephanie is not going to make it. Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to chatting with her. So I'm going to be going live next week. I'm doing a solo. And also by the time I go live, not this Friday, but a week from Friday, I will have a date for you all when me and hubby will do a live chat together. Because we really want to do a live. Hubby is really looking forward to meeting all of you and saying a howdy. He's excited about Ways and Memories coming out with his name on the book. So we are going to look at the dates and figure out a day that's best for him of when we can do a live chat together. And you know everything I think pretty much about me. You know my life inside and out. If you've read my books, you know me. So I'm going to put Gordon on the podium, and you can ask him a lot of questions. Yeah, I've told you bits and pieces about Gordon, but I'll put him up on the podium there, and you can fire away and ask him questions, and I will assist. It'll be his very first time live when we do this. So go easy on him. I'll be right there next to him, but it'll be his first live ever. So he's really looking forward to it. But I will go live a week from Friday, and then we'll figure out a date. The launch date is June 1st. I want to do something in the group for that. I don't even know what day June 1st is. So maybe, I'm not going to say if it's a weekday, because I think we're going to have to go live on a weekend because Gordon works Monday through Friday. When is June 1st? What day is June 1st? June 1st is a Thursday. So maybe the weekend after launch day, we can do something in the group like on a Saturday or Sunday, and we'll go live that day. So we'll figure it out, and I'll read a couple of the short stories from the book. In fact, if you got my newsletter went out today, there was a free short story in there. So you should have gotten the short story. I've forgotten which one it was, but there was a download in there for one of the short stories from Ways and Memories. Barbara says, looking forward to it. Is Gordon interested in being an author or contributing in further endeavors with you? I don't think he would actually. Number one, he doesn't have time. He works with the birds Monday through Friday. He leaves the house like at 6 or 7, doesn't get home till 6 or 7. So his days are 12 hours. So when he would even have the time, to write a book is beyond me. But he likes the idea of us writing a book together and discussing it and the plots and all that. We have some ideas of maybe another book together. It's still going around in our heads, but I'll keep you posted. But for him to actually sit down and write his own book, I'm speaking for him, but I can't see it happening because of his time schedule. June 1st is, Thursday. So let me look at that weekend and see if we can do a live chat the weekend in June, the first weekend of June. It will be a lot of fun. Darla says, awesome, can't wait to meet him. Yeah, he's really looking forward to it. And he's so excited about the book. The book, like I said, is coming out June 1st. That will be the ebook. Then the paperback will be released on the same day, June 1st. I cannot order my paperbacks until, whatever reason, it's Amazon. They go live. So on the day of June 1st, I will order my paperbacks. It takes them a couple of weeks to get to me. Once they're with me, I will immediately send out the winners. I'll be giving out more books of Waves and Memories up until launch day. But give it a couple of weeks after launch day that you will get your book. Oh, and that reminds me, in fact, my bookmarks are finally done. So I have bookmarks and magnets coming for Waves and Memories and First Fall. So I will have those by the end of the week. And I know that a few of you have won First Fall and didn't get any bookmarks. So I'm going to be giving away a bunch of those in the group. And if you already received First Fall without the First Fall bookmark, shoot me a message and I'll just pop one in the mail for you with a magnet, because I didn't have them when the book was shipped out. So I know some of you here tonight did get First Fall, but you didn't get a First Fall bookmark. So shoot me a message and I'll definitely get those out to you. But they weren't ready. They took forever this time. But Waves are both done, so I can finally get those together and get those out to you. Renee is here. Hi, Renee, just joining us. Stephanie Fields, I'm not sure what happened, if she had technical difficulties. I'm just hoping that she's okay. That's my main concern, because she is not here, and I've been trying to reach her, and she's not responding. So I just want to make sure she's okay. When I find out, I will let everybody know. So anyway, that's what's going on. So Waves and Memories, like I said, is June 1st is the big day for that one. And I want to thank my review team. A lot of you are here tonight for the wonderful, wonderful reviews. They have been fantastic. I'm super pleased. They're trickling in, and I'm so thrilled that you enjoyed the book. And I read the reviews to Gordon. He's not online like me. He's not on Facebook. He's not on Instagram. He's not on Twitter. He doesn't do this social media stuff. I need to get him into it, though, now that he's an author, right? But I do read him the reviews, and he's tickled to death every time I read him the reviews. So he's liking this. He really is. And I told him that, maybe she get an account, but he doesn't do social media. B says she started reading it. Should be done tomorrow. Good. I hope you're enjoying it. Everyone will love Ways and Memories. Thank you, Karen. I had so much fun writing it. And in fact, Gordon said, Do we have any more stories we can do? A second book, like a book 2 of more short stories regarding the fishing? But we also don't want to burn you out with just fishing stories. But he's like, let's do another one, more short stories of fishing. So that's a possibility of doing a book 2 of short stories. We shall see. But he does want to do something else, another one. So we're looking into it. But as now, I'm writing to the Bella series. That's what I'm doing now. Book 8. It will be the final book in the series. And I think last time I taught you about the Sabella series, it was a hot mess. It's still kind of a hot mess. It's kind of cooling off a little bit now, so I'll call it a warm mess. But Dwayne and Tammy have finally met Sabella and Slater. It's a crossover book. And now it's starting to smooth out and it's starting to make sense to me of what's going on. So now I'm getting excited when I sit down and write, because before, like last week when I last talked to you about it, I was getting frustrated because it was going in all directions. Now it's taking shape, and I can kind of see where it's going. So I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it. I really am. Let me see this one. Bobby, how about stories involving the Falcons riding? See, Barbara mentioned this in one of the giveaways I did the other day. She had asked me about some stories with log storing. That is a possibility. You were the first one to ever ask me that. And I will bring this up with Gordon because there's a lot of things that we could talk about, not just the fishing. The Falcons, of course, yes. And writing. Yeah, there's some great ideas here, Barbara. So I'm gonna sit down and talk to Gordon and see what we can come up with. We will definitely think of something and do a book 2 together. That'd be great. And Beth is here. Hey Beth, how are you? It's okay that you're late. No worries. My guest is late, as you can see. It's only 5:20, but that's okay. I just said to the readers here, I just hope she's okay. I can't get a hold of Stephanie Fields. She's my guest tonight, and I just hope she's okay. So I will let everyone know, what's going on when I hear from her. But I didn't want to just, leave the chat and let everyone wonder what happened to tonight's chat. So I'm just saying a quick howdy to everybody. Let's see. Hold on a second. You know what? I'm going to put you on pause for a minute because Stephanie is calling me. Hold on one second, people. Hey, Stephanie. 5. Well, if you're back, it's 5 Pacific time, 8 Eastern time. You there? Right. Uh-huh. I mean, you can come on now if you want to. I'm in the studio talking to the readers. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want to do that or you want to reschedule? I got my readers here. Okay. Well, come on in and I'll bring you on. Yeah. Just come on. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Bye. All right. Bye. Well, you heard all that. That was Stephanie. She got the times mixed up. She thought it was 8:00 this evening in her time. Anyway, she wants to come on live, so give her a few minutes, and she's going to come on. She apologizes to everybody. She just got the time schedules mixed up. She saw 8:00, and she thought it was 8:00 her time. I'm not even sure where she is, but it was 5:00 Pacific Standard Time, 8:00 Eastern Time. And I've done that when I do takeovers in the groups. I'm back here. I mean, I'm Pacific Standard Time, and I will schedule my post way off. I've done it before, and I know a lot of authors have. It's easy to confuse. I just wish, we could all have the same time. So Stephanie will be joining us soon, so I'm happy she's okay. Karen says, it's okay. Time. They are crazy. Here she is. Hold on one second. I'm going to bring her in. Here she is. Hold on. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
It's okay.
My apologies for being late to my own meeting.
It's okay. It's okay, because I've done it. I'll just explain to the readers. It's so easily done.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, because I thought it was 8 o'clock my time. So I really apologize about that, everybody.
It's okay. Where are you located?
In Lone Oak, Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm in California, so it's 5 o'clock my time. Are you 2 hours ahead of me, or?
Yes.
You're 2 hours, because usually we write like Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Time, and we kind of didn't even put down the Texas time.
Yeah. So I just, when I saw that, I was like, okay, so 8 o'clock. Yeah. So like I said, my apologies, everybody. And next time I will make sure that I double check those times. So
It's okay. It's easy. I'm just glad you're okay. That was my main concern.
Oh, thank you for being concerned about me.
Around 2 o'clock, and we were all set, and then it's like when you don't hear from somebody, the first thing you think is, "Oh my God, I hope she's okay." So
yes,
just want to make sure you're okay. Huh?
I said yes, I'm okay. Just
Well, we are here to talk about your books. Where are you going?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
I'll let you get situated. Do you want to go on inside and get situated? Well, we can watch you get situated.
Okay. Hold on just a second then.
She'll be right back. Poor girl. She'll be here in just a minute. Hey, Heather's here. Hey, Heather, how are you? Good to see you. I wanted to mention Heather. I want to thank her group. I will be in her group this week as a featured book and author. I am looking forward to chatting with you, Heather, and discussing my book, Reckless Beginnings. I want to thank you and your group for nominating me. I'm really looking forward to it. And thank you for being here tonight. So Heather is here tonight. And what does Lori say? It's after 7 in Texas Central Time. Yeah, they're 2 hours ahead of us. So I'm going to just get rid of this so I can bring her back in. Hold on 1 second. Okay, she'll be here in just a minute. Now, this is what you call a live chat. This is live at the max. And I hope, because we're getting a late start, that you'll be able to stick it out for a little bit longer, because it will go on after 6. And then Renee says we have all done it. So hopefully she'll be back in just a few minutes and we can get on with her book. Let's see. Who else is here? I want to see who else. B, I didn't think I said hi to B. Oh, this is a good idea. I have to use my weather app to work out time zones easily. That's a good idea. I never thought about doing that, but that makes a lot of sense. When I first came to this country, I was so lost because England, as Beth would know, is 8 hours behind. So I would get all confused and call my family at all hours in the morning, forgetting that they're 8 hours behind us. I'm trying to I think Stephanie's back. Hold on. Nope, she's not. Okay. See you in just a minute. Okay. Technology is now giving me a problem. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm waiting for Stephanie. She'll be here in just a minute. Karen says I have all night. Okay, well, we're just waiting for Stephanie. I've told you everything that I needed to tell you. The group is going good. It's been really active lately. I'm loving all the new Heather says I'm loving all the new members that have come in, and the activity is just really busy lately. Karen, you do a wonderful job helping with the group, and Pam also with the birthdays in the morning. Speaking of which is May 1st. So if you're a May birthday, if you're a May baby, be sure to add your name to the list in the featured section of the group, and you'll be entered in the $5 Amazon gift card. Heather says, good, thanks. I'm looking forward to chatting with you soon, too. And I'm so happy to get to feature you in a book club hosted by Heather Skinner. Yes, and if you're not a member of her group, you can request to join. Simply book club hosted by Heather Skinner. I think I do have it in my group. Under featured, the link straight there. So you can go there and request to join her group. And Heather, if you want to put the link in the comments, you can do that too. So anyone wants to join your group and join in our conversations that we're doing this month, you can just use a link. So Heather, if you want to post a link in the comments right here, that's perfectly fine. Make it easier for everybody. Let me see. You were there with me before, huh? Laura, you were there with me before with technology. Oh, yes, that's right. When we had a chat together, me and Laura did a chat, and she had issues with technology. It's not reliable. It is not. I'm just clicking on comments here. Laugh out. Our family does that to us every time there's a nature disaster. Yeah. Uh-huh. I remember when my mother was around, and she would always call us like at 2 o'clock in the morning on Christmas morning, because she forgot that I'm 8 hours behind her, and it was the early hours of the morning. I'm like, Mother, okay, Stephanie, we're waiting for Stephanie. So what has everyone been up to? Oh, here she is. Here she is. She's back. Hold on. There she is. Are you there now? Are we here now?
I'm here.
Okay. You doing okay?
I am good. I will be walking in and sitting down to be able to do this, but I can go ahead and start right now.
Are you driving?
Not anymore. I just pulled in. Like I said, I thought the time, was different. So my apologies. I am all yours now.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I hear the doggies.
Yes. He's excited.
That's better.
You've got to hold on.
There she is. All right, Stephanie. So while you're walking and getting hooked up, tell us just a little bit about you, a little bit of background while you're setting up.
Okay. So, I live in Texas. I have 2 daughters. You heard my dog. So the first book that I published was self-published. It was in 2015, a children's rhyming book that I wrote in college and then was recommended to self-publish. Didn't even know that was a thing then. And so I self-published that on my own. My youngest daughter is the main character, and then my oldest daughter is the illustrator of it. It's also on Amazon. And then a few years later, I guess, when was it? 2019, I think, is whenever, 2019 or 2020. 2020, yeah, is whenever I self-published 3 short stories. One of them is in what's called Margate Bookie Zine, and it's on the shelves in London, which is pretty cool, along with a ton of other authors in that book. And then Willow's Flame, and that's where I'm with a small publisher. And then they also picked up Willow's Crush as well. So Willow's Crush is the sequel to Willow's Flame, and that will be out this year.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize there was going to be a book 2 to Willow's Flame. Is this going to be like a continued series, or just do you think?
Yes.
Really? Do you
have? I want to write do what?
Do you know how many books will be in the series?
I would like to write a prequel to it, and there we go. That's a little bit better. I would like to write a prequel so that people can see Willow's life before everything transpired.
There you go. I just released a prequel to my trilogy, and that's exactly what I did. I did it a few years earlier than when the trilogy began. Do you happen to have a book close by of Willow's Flame?
I do.
Let's see your cover.
Yes. Okay. Okay, right
There
here.
it is. Willow's Flame. I love that. That's cool.
Thank you.
That is. Did you have any say in the cover?
I did, yes. So this is exactly how I wanted it to be, with the flames in the background and a half face.
Mm-hmm.
And then the woman that's on the cover resembles the main character in the book.
Oh, perfect. And now, would that face be on throughout the series covers, do you think? As a
Yes.
different angle? Really? I can see that.
Yes. So I want it to complete. So when you hold up both of the books, they will complete her face.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Great idea. Now,
I'm excited about it.
Oh, yeah. Now, when is the release date again for the second book?
So it's supposed to be out we were talking about by July, but I'm not too sure that that's going to be for sure. So I don't know the exact date, but it will be out this year.
Yeah, because July is only a couple of months away. That'll be here.
Yeah.
That's tough. That is. Well, I wish you luck that it will happen. Can you just give us a little background on Willow's Flame without giving too much away what the book's about?
Yeah. So it's told in multiple point of views. Point of view of a psychopath, a victim, an unreliable chief in charge of the case when Willow goes missing, and a kooky old lady next door.
Oh, I like the kooky old lady.
Yeah.
Now
she's fun. Everybody loves her. That's Pauline, and everybody loves her.
Are the characters based on anyone you know?
I guess all of the characters in Willow's Flame would be based off of people that I've met before. I wouldn't say that it's each character is one specific person. I would just say that, they all remind me of people that I have, come across before.
Right. And what inspired the book?
Say that again?
What inspired the book?
Oh, well, maybe it sounds cliche, but I always wanted to write a novel. And I love psychological and domestic thrillers. And so, sorry, I'm looking at my hair and I'm like, oh no.
You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. So yeah. And, different movies and shows that I've watched have helped me to, have motivated me and inspired me, and of course books as well. So.
Right. When you say books, what authors do you look up to, especially in the genre that you write? Is there someone that? Go ahead.
Yes, I love Gillian Flynn, Lisa Unger, Carolyn Kepnes. Those are like my top 3 favorite authors.
And what are you currently reading?
I'm currently reading I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Who's that by? I haven't heard that one.
I cannot remember, to be honest right now.
That's okay. I do it all. I'm reading the book right now and I can't remember the author's name. So I'm with you on that one.
I was like, please don't ask me the name. Please don't ask me the name.
No, I apologize. I should know better because I'm just as guilty. I am just as
It's okay.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot there.
That's all right.
Okay, the Willow's Flame. What genres is it again? What was it listed in?
It's in psychological and domestic thrillers.
Okay, and do you think you'll continue writing in those genres? I know you will for the series, but do you think you'll try any other genres down the road that you want to give a go?
No. I'm stuck on thrillers, domestic and psychological. That's my thing. Yeah,
that's your thing.
That is my thing. Yeah.
And how with Willow's Flame? This came out when? 2020. When did it come out, Willow's Flame?
The very end of September of 2021.
2021. And how long did it take you to write that book?
It actually took me 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah. I kind of just, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. I just basically sat down every single day and was just writing like nonstop. So like it was just flowing out of me.
How many words in the book?
Well, that's the thing is it's a shorter book. It's 161 pages.
Oh, that's still a good size. That's about the size of my
Yeah.
another series books. That's about what, 50, 60,000 words, something like that. About 50, 60,000 words. That's a good size book.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot write a book in 4 months. So hey, congratulations. Now, when you say you sat down and write, do you plot this book, or you just sat down and see what happens?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did, was sit down and just write. I did the same thing with Willow's crush. Just sit down and write.
So your parents said you don't plot your books. You sit down I asked this to all my authors: do your characters talk to you?
They do. They do talk to me.
Isn't it fun?
It is fun. My little imaginary friends.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've been writing my series, The Spellers, going on 3 years, and to me, these are real people in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten to know them over the last 3 years. They are in my head real people. As crazy as it sounds, I want to know what they're going to do next. Sometimes it's a surprise. Sometimes I get ticked off, and sometimes they don't even talk to me. You know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And you can.
I can understand
that. So with me, if my characters don't talk to me, I get up and leave. I don't have the patience to wait for them to decide when they want to talk to me. I just get up and leave, and I go do something else. Do you try and fight it out? Do you sit there? And do you have that problem sometimes that the character is just, no, I'm not going to tell you anymore?
Right. Yes, I do. And that's whenever I do the same thing as you. I get up and I walk away and I wait for it to, come back, or I'll, go back later, sit down, try again. If it's not working and I just have writer's block, then sometimes it's just waiting it out.
Yeah, you have to. You just have to.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to force it, and then when I read back, it just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't flow like the rest of the book had been. So I just refuse to try and force myself to write when my characters are like, no, we're gonna go play.
Yeah.
No, I said, let's go play. And Barbara has an interesting question here. She says, Stephanie, do your characters ever interrupt your sleep, meals, driving, etc.? If they argue with you, who usually wins?
I love that question. Oh my gosh. I really love that question. If they argue with you, who usually wins? My characters win. That's who wins. Yeah. So actually, I do get interrupted in my sleep. Actually, I have my 3 short stories are all based off of my dreams. So if that answers that part, if I'm just like the book that I'm writing right now, I was sitting down eating, and the poem that my book is based off of, that's like it's the whole reason for the book. It just came to me while I was eating, and so I was like, okay, I need to go type that up real quick.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I don't remember my dreams, so none of my books come from my dreams. But I do now either text myself or email myself if I'm away from the house. Because if I don't do something, write it down or email it to myself, it's gone within 5 minutes. And that might be age, I don't know. I don't remember things like I used to. So I have to write it down right away. What about if you're away from home? How do you manage that? Do you carry a notebook? Do you put it in your phone or your device?
Yeah, so I'll put it in my notepad, in my phone. I'll just type it up real quick.
Okay, Lori has a question too about your characters. And she says, have your characters ever gotten you into trouble?
That's an interesting question as well. Have my characters ever gotten me into trouble? I mean, I guess some people are like, what is wrong with you? That's
a good answer.
Why did you write this?
It wasn't me, it was the characters.
Yeah, it's them.
You're just a middleman, right?
Yeah, I'm just the reporter.
That's a good one. But I'm seeing some. I want to get these questions up with the characters. Here's another from Darla. She says, "Do you talk back to your characters?"
Do I talk back? Oh yeah, yes I do.
You do?
Yes, I do. We argue.
Yeah, I do. There was something when I was beginning to work. Writing book 8 of the Sabella series, I began to write it, and the characters were telling me something that I personally didn't want to happen. And it was because if it did happen, my readers would hate me. So that's one thing I had to force. And I had to stand my ground and show them who really is boss.
Yeah.
And I did win that battle. But it took a few days. It took a few days. I wasn't allowed it to happen. Karen has a question regarding your characters. Where did you come up with the names for your characters?
So at first, it's after I describe them really is whenever I'm like, okay, this name fits them. And I don't really look any names up. Like I didn't do that with Willow's Flame. Mm-hmm. Like Willow was just like, it just really matches her personality and the way she looks. Like I just felt like it really matches her well. And the same with the other characters in there. So, but I think that it's sometimes whenever I'll be watching something, I'm like, oh, that's why I chose that name. It's one of that's a name of a character that I like or something, so.
Right, I get it. And
like in my subconscious.
Did that name come to you while you were writing, or did you have her name prior to starting the book?
Willow's name did come to me while I was writing it.
So did the title come probably after writing it too, because of Willow's Flame?
Yeah, it came after. Like my titles, other than the book that I'm writing right now, the titles have come after the story is completely done.
Okay, that happens with me too, and I'm sure with book 2 also, correct? Did you have that title in mind prior to writing?
I wasn't sure what I wanted the title to be. I was like, I have no idea what it's going to be until after the story was basically done. It was like, I think I had like 1 chapter left to go, and then I was like, okay, this is for sure going to be the title.
Yeah, that's like me. I mean, the titles never come to me before. Like right now, I keep saying I'm writing book 8 of the Sabella series. That's what it is right now. It's book 8. I have no idea what it's called, and I'm halfway through. I'm about page 120, something like that, 2/3 of the way in, and I still don't have a title. I might have to ask my group again. The last book coming out, Barbara Miller, she's here tonight. I actually asked my group, give me a title for my book. I can't come up with one. And they did. I had a poll, and I had them give me suggestions. I gave them a little bit about the book and said, what can we name this book? And Barbara Miller came up with Ways and Memories and got that title, and I love it. So
that's awesome. My twin brother helped me come up with the series name. So my publisher wanted me to have a series name for Willow's Flame and Willow's Crush. And then for whatever the prequel is going to be, which I think I'm going to have it called Willow's Spark, but I'm not too sure. And my twin brother helped me come up with the series name, which is Willow's Wounds.
I like these titles.
Thank you.
I do. I like the titles a lot. I'm not sure. I might be putting you on the spot again because we didn't have a chance to chat before we went live. Did I ask you if you wanted to read a little excerpt live?
If what?
If you wanted to read from your book?
No.
Did we talk about that?
No. I mean, I can do that though, for sure.
Usually I ask the authors before we go live, but we didn't have a chance. But I'm giving you the opportunity. Do you want to read a little excerpt?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right, readers, we got a little treat coming. So, we're going to read.
Clear my throat. And take a drink real quick.
Get some water. It's all yours. Okay, hon. I didn't want to put you on the spot, but I do like to give you. Let me take this off first. Should go away. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Yours, babe.
All right. So I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to read the
The first part of the book. Basically, it's the first chapter. Okay.
Perfect.
Present day.
All yours.
The end. No, seriously, this is the end. It only makes sense to start at the end because beginnings lead to it anyway. So I'll give you what you're looking for right up front. It is a clear, starless, black night. A cold breeze sets in, making the hair on my skin stand. My frizzy curls dance, smacking my face every 30 seconds. I keep my hands still, placed on my lap. I deserve to be slapped across the face. My eyes water with the sting of the crisp night air. The bottom sides of the bucket I sit on top of dig deep into the back of my thighs, leaving marks deep and blood red. I stay seated on top of that bucket for hours, feeling lethargic and finally being able to catch my breath. The deeper it digs into my backside, the more numb I feel. I let it do its job. I let it stab me so hard that it numbs all of me from the inside out. Finally. When the numbness consumes me, I reject it. I stand and kick the bucket across the field hard. I let out a scream I know no one can hear. Dropping down on the cold, wet grass, I feel it ease up the indentions on the back of my bare legs. I inhale a big gasp and hold it in as I swing my body to fall flat onto the ground, letting the earth become my bed to cry on. The tears well from deep inside and course down my cheeks. I let out a moan and howl that would haunt a mother's nightmares, with the thought of her daughter needing her, shattering every bit of her broken heart. My baby cried for me. I yank out my luscious locks everyone just loves so much and pinch my arms black and blue until I become lethargic once more. I curl into a ball, hugging myself, I suppose, to comfort. Not that I deserve that because I am a murderer. I did kill someone. People who take another person's life just don't deserve to be patted on the back afterwards. No, I don't deserve this hug. You made your bed, now lie in it, my mother would say. And so I do. I stay right there on the cold and wet ground all night and even for a few days after, not even caring that I haven't even eaten a bite of food or had a drop of water touch my tongue. My mouth is dry and cracking and peeling. Someone out there does care, though. My body is stumbled upon, and I can just faintly hear a man and a woman talking to each other. Their voices get closer and closer to me. They think I'm a victim of some brutal attack with the bruises from my pinching tattooed into sleeves on my arms. My hair is matted and mangled with leaves, making their home in between the tresses. My black full sundress is smeared of mud and grass stains and blood. My dirty bare feet show, and my shoes are nowhere to be found. The couple feels sorry for me, as any normal person should. They each grab a hold of me and hoist my dead weight of a body up off the ground. They walk me to their car. They're talking to me, but I can't make out what they say. The day is too loud and bright. When we get to their car, they gently lay my frail body in the back seat. I smell cleanliness and a cheap car freshener in the air. The stains I'll leave behind on their pearl white seats will tell a sad story indeed. What's your name? The woman asks, but I don't answer her. I'm not trying to be rebellious against them like a child who refuses to answer their parents' or teachers' questions. I stay quiet, though. I'm just freezing and starving and weak. Can you hear me? She tries again. Willow, I whisper, and my throat hurts. It feels and tastes like blood back there. Willow, that's a pretty name. Can you tell me who did this to you, Willow? Her voice sounds like a teacher's does when they're getting down to the bottom of who started it on the playground. Me. I did this. But again, I say nothing, and this time I really say nothing. I press and hold my lips together, close my eyes, and fall asleep because that's all my weak body can do. I'm awakened by a needle piercing into a vein in my arm. I lay there lifeless, letting the doctors and nurses poke and prod at me however they like. They sedate me with enough morphine to kill off all the physical and mental pain I feel. I'm loopy-headed and feeling pretty damn good as I sing out loud Ironic by Alanis Morissette. My off-tune singing continues while they roll me from triage to the recovery room. I'm having the time of my life, and as I look up, I'm met with a few faces covered in hospital masks, peering down at me. The wrinkles that surround their eyes show me they're smiling at me. They think I'm funny. I think they like the way I sing. Those faces are the last of what I see before falling back asleep. When I wake up, I notice fresh flowers on the windowsill of my room I'm recovering in. The couple who saved my life are gone, but they left me a card and a balloon with "Get well soon" and bright colors marked on both. The bouquet is from all the staff. It's not a cheap one either. The assortment is beautifully put together. Those dainty, multicolored flowers have already blossomed and bloomed. I open the card from the couple and read the note they left for me. It was just a simple little quote on the inside, and they wrote that they'll be back to check on me. They signed it with Mr. and Mrs. Gray. A petite, bubbly nurse walks in with a plate of hospital food balanced on a tray, and when she sets it in front of me, I devour it all within minutes, starting with the Jell-O, the red strawberry kind, my favorite. She stays to witness the starved prisoner finally getting to eat, and I feel awkward scarfing my food down in front of her. Every single crumb vanishes off the plate as she stands there to watch me eat. I eyeball her a few times, hoping she doesn't take it away before I can finish it. She smiles and tells me there's more where that came from before walking back into the hospital halls to a few nurses that peer into the room I lay in. They whisper to each other as they walk away. I don't hear what they're saying, but I can only imagine. I know what they're all thinking. I'm a victim of some psychosexual predator, and he's out on the loose, stalking his next prey. The next beautiful, innocent young woman who's just headed home from the pub or library or grocery store will be unfortunate. Boy, are they ever so wrong. I'm a cold-blooded killer, but I'm not ready to admit such a thing just yet. Because now that I'm thinking clearly, I remember why I did it. But I wonder, how many lives do you have to take before you're labeled a serial killer?
Wow. Very intriguing. What a beginning.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to put up some comments. I was looking in your bio. Your books have a lot of like twists and shock factors. I mean, the beginning already is a shock. Serial killer. So you got me on that one. Here's another comment. Keep going. I'm just going to put up some comments. I love it when authors read from their work. Tina says, wow. Then we got Dali. Yes, what a beginning. Virgie says, wow, that's great. Now, book 2, I'm assuming, has Willow in it because it's called Willow's in all the titles. So she's going to be in all the books. I'm putting up some comments. Will you be introducing new characters in each book that the readers will get to know? Yeah. And the other question I wanted to ask is, now it's just gone. It just went right away. Oh, well. It'll come back to me. See, my memory is not as good as it used to be. Oh, I know what it is. See, it just came back. You said book 2. You're hoping to have it out by July. Have you already started book 3?
I have not. I'm working on, I need to finish my current work in progress. So I have not started on book 3 yet.
Oh, so what are you working on now? Because you have the book 1 and then you have book 2 coming out. What are you working on in between?
This is the one that I wrote the poem. It's called I Am Rotten. And yeah, the poem is called Rotten.
And then you'll write the prequel too. You want to write the prequel to this series. Would that come before book 3, do you think?
Say that again?
Would the prequel come before book 3?
Before I Am Rotten?
Willow. Willow.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I will just I'm not too sure.
Okay, you just see what happens. I'm just curious.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens with that. I just know that I've gotten like 130 pages written in I Am Rotten, so I want to, keep going on that and get that finished and ready, for that to be in publishing hands as well.
Well, you're smart. You're writing one book at a time. I mean, I know some authors that write 2 or 3 at the same time.
I don't know how to do that.
2 books together at the same time, and it was a disaster. I had characters from both books in the wrong book. So it was just a total disaster. I tried it once, and I said, never again. And I, like you, I just stay with one book until it's finished. I don't even think about the next book. I don't even go there until this one's complete. And then once it's with the editor, then I can start thinking about what I'm going to write next. Because I have some downtime from writing. But yeah, I want. Have you tried writing more than one book ever?
No. I mean, I tried to. It's almost like I can't work on 2 books at once or 3 books at once. I can't work on more than one book at a time because I feel like my characters are like, no, like you have to finish our story first. Yeah, like I can't even start on anything else. I mean, I can do the beginning, like, you know, my notes in my phone and then bring it to my laptop. But I'm like you, I'll get the characters confused. And
I did, and that's why the characters are jumping in the wrong book, because they're like, "Hey, what about us?" You know, so
yeah.
they show up in the book they're not supposed to. So I'm never doing that again. Never. I learned my lesson the hard way. When it comes to your writing practice, do you write every day?
I try to.
And do you just give me a little outline on, do you set goals for yourself every day? And do you have a favorite place of where you like to write? Do you have like a word count that you like to reach every day when you're writing?
Sometimes I like to reach a certain words. Like I'd like to do like, you know, like 1,000 or 2,000 a day or something like that. But if I can't, you know, reach that, I don't want to just put in, you know, words just to put them in, just to meet them out. And then I like to write either in my bed or outside or in my reading room.
Okay. And then Chris is asking, she's asking, how much time do you spend writing each day? Is it a full day that you try to do?
A full day?
Do you? Yeah.
No. If I can, if I could do it, like on the weekends, I can, you know, spend like a full day every once in a while to do that. If I really get going, you know, and then sometimes I'll do that, excuse me, late at night. That's whenever it hits me sometimes, is late at night. And then I'm like, okay, time to go. I'll spend several hours.
Okay. And so you prefer to write at nighttime than the morning, or you don't have a only when it comes to you is when you write? Yeah.
It's whenever it comes to me. But I've noticed that majority of the time, whenever I'm like, okay, even if nothing has come to me and I'm just like, okay, it's time to just sit down and start on it.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's your signal or am I freezing up on your end?
No, not right now.
Okay, because you're freezing on my end. Okay, you're coming in now. All right. Karen is asking, what hobbies do you like besides writing? When you want to break away from reading or writing, what do you like
to do? Sorry, excuse me.
That's okay.
I have a cough right now. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so I love to read, photography. I love to go thrift shopping, try out new coffee shops, stuff like that. I guess oh my gosh, yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do is go thrift.
There has to be better quality stuff in the thrift stores than they are in the brand new stores nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make stuff like they used to. That you find
and I love antique stores.
I'm sorry?
Mm-hmm. Oh, said I love antique stores as well.
Yeah, exactly. You are freezing on me. I'm not sure if it's just my internet connection or yours. Laura's asking, are you girls interested in writing?
She's 9, and she actually just wrote a okay. Can you hear me?
You keep freezing on me. You're breaking up.
Am
I coming in clear? Readers, can you let us know if the feed is coming in or is it freezing? Because I'm having a problem with Stephanie's video coming in. Let me know if Stephanie is freezing. Okay. Oh, now you're back. Now I see you just fine.
Okay.
You got me? Yeah, we go. You're back. Hello. This is live for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now you're.
So Lori is asking, are you girls interested in writing? You're not freezing anymore. So let's keep going.
Okay. So my youngest daughter she actually just wrote a book of jokes the other day. So
Oh, fun.
I know, I thought that was cool.
Do you think she'll publish it?
I will see if she wants to. I bet she would be really excited about that. And then she could draw for it as well. She could be the little illustrator for it. She likes writing creepy books like Goosebumps, creepy stories like Goosebumps.
And how old is she?
She's 9. She'll be 10 in August.
That's brilliant for a 9-year-old. I think that's brilliant. My grandson, he's gosh, that's terrible, 11, and he loves to write stories. But I never talked to him about, we should publish. But we like to write stories together too. But I think that's brilliant. He's being on the tablet. I'm all for it. Getting off those tablets.
That's right.
It really is. How about your daughters? Well, one's 9. How old's the other one?
17.
Has she read your books? I know she wrote the children's one with you, but what about Willow's?
She hasn't read it. She's not a big reader. No, she's not a big reader. She'll listen to the audiobook, but she's not a big reader.
So where did your fascination for writing come from? Is it within your family, parents? When did you get the inspiration to write or want to write?
I don't know. I guess I've just always enjoyed writing. I mean, I read some of my dad's writing not too long ago, and I saw that he's actually pretty like symbolic whenever he's writing as well. So, which I didn't know that. So whenever I read a letter that he wrote, it was like 4 or 5 pages long. He was very symbolic and metaphorical, and so.
And did you read a lot when you were younger?
Do what?
Did you read a lot when you were younger?
Yes. Yeah, I've always loved to read.
When you were growing up, can you think back to what got you into reading? What book started you off on the reading path? Oh, she's freezing.
Oh, I like the goose. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just freezing up again.
Yeah, I thought I was. I figured so. I liked the Goosebumps books as well. I read some of that Babysitter's Club books.
I remember those.
Yeah. Yeah, those used to be really popular.
That's excellent. Well, I would like to continue chatting, but the internet connection, it keeps cutting out. But I really enjoyed the chat, and I'm glad that you finally made it with us. And I was worried about you.
Thank you, me too.
Yes, but we do. That's okay. Are you able to do a giveaway?
Yes.
You got it. You got me.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I can hear you, but you keep freezing me. I'm going to make this quick. With as far as the giveaway goes, you want us to discuss picking the winner after the live is over with, or do you want to pick a name right now from the list?
We can. Yeah, we can discuss that after the live is over, since we're having internet difficulties. And,
I can see that. And what was it you're giving away?
I am giving away an ebook copy of Willow's, I'm gifting a free ebook copy of Willow's Lane.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. I will message you when we're not live. And I'm also going to be giving away a $5 Amazon gift card. If you can share this video from my author page and tag me, you'll be entered into the $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. I'm sorry that you're having technical difficulties, Stephanie. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's okay. Yes. And also, I wanted y'all to know that anybody who buys a copy, a paperback or any type of, audiobook, ebook, whatever, I'm giving away free book plates. And if you don't know what a book plate is, because I didn't know at first either, and I'm an author, so a book plate is...
Oh, and there she went. Okay, readers, sorry about that. She lost her connection, but it sounds like she was going to give away a signed book plate, which is a sticker that you can, she'll sign it and mail it to you, and you can stick it in your book if you buy a signed paperback. All right, that was a challenge. We had technical difficulties and mixed up with the times, but I hope you all had a good time. It was an interesting chat, and I enjoyed chatting with Stephanie, and I'm glad that she was finally made it. And I will be picking the winners in probably about an hour. So thank you, everyone, for your patience for tonight, and I'm glad you stuck it out. It was a fun chat, and I will be talking to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.